Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing Space Ghost number 2. This is the Dynamite series, which I have been enjoying very much. This is the cover B done by Jay Lee, and also within this issue there is a little preview of the Johnny Quest series. I skipped from that because I already read the one in the Free Comic Book Day. I believe it was Johnny Quest Free Comic Book Day, but it also had the Space Ghost number 1 in it for some odd reason. Uh, but anyway, let's start things off. So last issue, Space Ghost came in, saved Jane, Jace, and we know that the villains were very interested in Blimp due to him being a lab experiment. You know, Jane and Jace did lose their dad sadly in the last issue. So they still aren't sure about Space Ghost if he's a friend or foe exactly. Um, they're on the ship and they ride to the ghost planet, and then there Jane and Jace are kind of off doing their own things. Jane stays back, and then Jace is very interested in his lab and what Space Ghost is wearing specifically. So he gets his powers from his cape as well as his belt. They do announce his name in this. I don't quite remember that, Space Ghost. I don't know if he's talking to someone on the radio or not. I don't know who it is. Still unfamiliar with that part. But we're still getting some more lore built. And as we get further into this issue, Jace eventually goes out into one of his ships and helps him fight. Because he goes out on a mission and leaves them kind of alone. So it gets kind of crazy. Him and Blimp just going off at it. And then you have Jane calling in, radio in directions and helping out. And basically, what I would call this is the origin of the teams and the team up. So it's called Space Ghost. I don't know if the team has a specific name other than Space Ghost. But Jin and Jace are now a part of the Space Ghost team after fighting a monster. And what does that mean? Well, everyone gets a little face mask, the little classic over the eyes ones. And the little cape. Yeah, it's just the origin of these guys. So third issue, we should be able to have a little more going on. I know Dynamite doesn't always do the best stuff they can do, but I gave it a good chance, and I'm still gonna keep going. You know, I still think it's great. I gotta say, I'd say it's an 8. Still not quite getting my full interest like other series have, but it's not unreadable because I just want to see things go on. It's cartoons, and you know, I love it in a weird way. Uh, Still a banger cover. Nonetheless, the cover is probably just as good as the story, but of course, a lot of people don't always know about Space Ghost in this series. Everyone is talking about his other series that Adult Swim did, and it's not that. This is an action-based series that is about Space Ghost, Jane Jace, and Blimp going out on adventures and helping people. So, I say read it, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about this book. I, yeah, I'm just gonna say pretty much an 8 flat. But if I'm being honest, 7.7. It doesn't underwhelm, but it doesn't overwhelm at all. I think it just does alright for me. It keeps me somewhat invested. Anyway, guys, I hope you stay safe and peace.